And we went to rocking the fuck out. But at the same time, anytime I had my little moment or whatever, I always try to show love to the city.
Okay. So I wanna ask you this. Out of all of the beefs, which beef which beef was the loudest with Mo3 that he had? Which one was the most that you heard from through the grapevine? Like this was really this one's a problem. Which beef?
Him and Trap.
Mm,
Him and Trap.
it was serious,
That was serious. I knew that was serious.
right?
I knew that was serious, man. Everything else, was some shit. I knew that shit would blow over. All them other beefs, I knew that shit that shit was gonna blow over. It was hate. That was hate shit from the other side. Them beefs was hating shit from the other side because the nigga getting his
Right,
turn, having his
right,
time. But when that shit came along with Trap and I'm listening to how he was talking and shit, I said, oh yeah, this shit here real because I can relate to some of that shit. It was going on between me and him. Shit, that shit wasn't personal between him and Trap at first. They was
right,
cool. I was seeing them rocking together. It
right,
shows and shit.
right.
And he
Give it,
never,
give,
I don't think he fabricated when he told his side of the story. Like, nigga mad at me because I'm rocking with somebody he don't rock with. I'm a grown ass man. You can't tell me who, I ain't hearing everybody beef. Like,
right,
goddamn, nigga, I say the same shit.
right. Yeah, anybody would say that. Yeah, I mean, and anybody will take up for somebody as well, or jump in some shit because well, that's my partner, or that's my, you know what I mean. But some don't wouldn't do that because they just don't. That just ain't how they operate. Me, if my partner got a problem with this nigga and I don't know this nigga, I got a problem. That's because I'm a Gemini. That's just me. That's just Pharaoh. Pharaoh, if you fam, you got a problem, well, fuck them nigga, let go. That's just me. That shit gon'
I
that
mean,
shit.
cause shit,
Yeah.
shit, loyalty make you family.
Right, right. But there are people out there that understand that loyalty will get you killed too. You
It will.
understand? So
It
one of
will.
my OGs, shout out to Magoo, he told me about my loyalty to the hood. He was like, "Yeah, cuz you loyal to motherfucker, man, but this nigga's been out here 20 years. I've been gone 20 years, cuz, and they still out here. These niggas really don't give a fuck about nothing but being right here. You understand? You got a shot.
Yeah.
Don't let your loyalty get you killed out here, cuz." So I looked at OG, I say, man, you sure right. I appreciate it. So knowing that you thinking with a level head, you're not finna jump in and just crash into no beefs and this and that. You're gonna sit back and analyze and look at it. Yes, you my family, but let me look at it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not finna because I don't know yet. You ain't talking, we ain't talking, and that's the noble thing to do. You dig? That's just a noble thing to do. You know what I'm saying? To like, let me look at it first. Let me sit back and watch. Let me pay attention. Let me, you know what I mean? And then I'll give you an assessment later on. Everybody in the comments, man. Now. I didn't write none of these questions down. You know, I'm doing schoolwork. I just finished my test, and my nigga, I crammed the last 3 hours. Did a few assignments, a final exam, and some tests. So I didn't have any questions. I just wanted to talk and let you talk and let them see you and let them see a real family member, not all this other shit on MHB and fucking Sko and Ratchet and all these bloggers, Dallas Globals, Sean Cottons, none of that shit. I want them to actually hear family because they ain't really heard family at all. The legitimate they've never really heard from them. They ain't
No,
really heard Miss Nicole speak.
I know. I know. Like I told you last night, the real family, the ones that the family, that McKinney, the real family, not the pretend family, bro. They
Yeah,
not no camera people and shit. Like these
exactly.
real live people,
Right,
but they good ass people too. That's why they wouldn't do that. Man, I've been
right,
asked to do interviews for a long time. All people around me and my little organization, man, you need to do some interviews. Man, now this is my first interview. I appreciate you letting me spill because I came at some other niggas, when I heard recently when I was ready. And
yeah,
niggas, I don't know what niggas was rocking. I guess they didn't want to hear the truth.
Nah, them niggas, it don't sound like money to them, and niggas ain't with the truth. They want the drama with
I already know that. That's why I wasn't up to doing just any interviews.
it. Man, fuck these niggas. Y'all some bitches, man. Woo! But anyway, this what I want to do in this portion of it. I want the people who've been watching, who might have questions, uh, to go ahead, and I'm gonna give y'all about let me see, it's gonna be 1:11. I'm gonna give y'all like 7 minutes to ask some questions, man, and y'all ask them some questions, and I'll pin them up here on the screen. You got a question for City G? You know what I'm saying? Just ask the question. I'll pin them up here as they go, and take your time. Once we get 5 questions, y'all don't ask no more questions till we get the questions out the way, and then I'll take 5 more. So if you have questions for City G right now, ask away, because it seems he'll answer questions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you said that, Ashley. That's why I need to be working on my balance, because I'm a hot head. I'm pretty dangerous. I'm pretty evil when it comes to it. And there's whatever all this stuff with 3 has showed me a lot. You know what I'm saying, about myself. Because shit, I've been beefing and been going to war and doing all kind of shit for a long time. So this really opened my eyes. Like, Firo, you're not invincible, but goddamn, bro, like you really be thinking you invincible or something. You gotta chill, bro. Like it's more to life than what the fuck is going on in your head, bro. And I gotta learn that it ain't my ego ain't the only thing that controls this body. I have a spirit, I have a soul, I got a heart. You know what I'm saying? I come from some real principles. I come from some good people, and my good and my evil ain't the only good and evil that's on this planet. So yeah. All right. He say, is this a question? All right, hold on. Here we go. First question. Do you feel like rain has something to do with Mo3's death?
In so many ways. In so
Mm,
many ways. It
mm,
was so many times he could have stopped him and told him, say, man, we up here. Let's do something different. Fuck them niggas. They can't touch us. Like a real motherfucker would do. Say, man, they can't touch us. We finna go over here. Nigga, we got this, we got that. Why the fuck we steady focusing on this? Why are we spending our studio time doing this? Man, that boy was way bigger than them diss tracks, man. All them
right,
diss tracks is a waste of his fucking talent.
right.
That nigga was supposed to be gone. Kevin Gates and them niggas, man, they good, but they wasn't fucking with him. All he had
Yeah,
to
they
do was
was
put his
fucking
mind to it.
right,
The shit he was giving us was like shit he was the shit that wasn't a diss. It was like shit he was just giving us in free time. If he really would have focused, man, this nigga was supposed to be big,
right. The biggest.
big,
Yeah, the
but too
biggest.
much focus on bullshit, not enough guidance. Cause like controversy sell, and when a nigga money hungry, yeah, that's what they gonna lead you to. They gonna lead you right through all that bullshit.
Interesting. Good answer. Who is y'all's? It says who in y'all's family have reached Maine to calm him down, or reached out to calm him down. You know, to try to have him see things from a who in your family who in your family contacted him to try to calm him down.
Shh, man, if his daddy didn't try to say nothing to him, man, I'm pretty sure his mama tried to tell him something, man. But man, y'all watch him. Y'all, if y'all fans, y'all know he wouldn't. Yeah, you go in this area and not the other area. I'm doing what the
Right,
fuck I want to do.
right,
I mean, so yeah, that's yeah. You can't be really persuading somebody that really don't want to be persuaded. If you're not, especially if you're not around and involved.
right. Next question. Why did he rip the North? Did he feel like McKinney wasn't behind him?
I can't say that because man, before he became this rapper, everybody always loved 3. He was a favorite. He was the songbird in McKinney. He come around singing with his little voice and shit. Everybody always loved him. He always told jokes and made everybody laugh. He's a fucking comedian all his life, man. People loved him. They would have followed him behind him, regardless. I think it was just because McKinney wasn't really known at the time for a bunch of gang banging and shooting out and shit like that. Niggas get money. Bunch of crackheads, bunch of hustlers. That's what we
Right.
did. So
Right.
in order to put that type of shit in the music, I gotta go somewhere else.
Mm. So he chose the product of his environment somewhere else. I
When he
get it.
went to move to the North and got exposed
Right.
to how they rocking, okay, yeah, this is more mafia type shit. Niggas is robbing on every corner, somebody getting
Yeah.
shot every day. That
Yeah.
fit more of the narrative.
Interesting. Next question. To your knowledge, was your cousin about that life of living what he was spitting in his music, the guns and the violence? Was he about that?
That nigga always loved guns. He was infatuated with guns. He was infatuated with that gangster shit. That's
Yeah.
why when he moved to North Dallas, he fell in love with it. I can
Yeah.
say that truly. He fell in love with the North because he was out. He was yeah. He was about that shit. I mean, even if he wasn't doing it at first, he was wanting it. He was
Right.
wanting it.
Talk about it. Next question. Do you feel like someone close to Mo3 gave the drop on him the day he got
Shit. Fucking right.
fucking right?
Fucking right.
Mhm.
He wasn't just no dummy. He went over there, but he didn't tell the world he was going over there. He told somebody he trusted. Somebody he trusted knew he was going that way.
Right. Mm, mm. Next question. Say, bro, so you think Rainfield played when 3 said he's not like that and he was a coward, calling him friendly and all that shit? You remember when nigga friendly ass nigga that. So you do you think Rain felt some type of way hearing them words?
Yeah. Because even if you know that about yourself, you don't want nobody exposing it.
Hell no, not to millions of people. Shit. Man,
Shit,
don't
even
talk to
even
me.
even then, he exposed him goddamn self by putting a lawsuit on somebody.
Oh wow.
Street
Yeah.
niggas don't do no shit like that.
Right.
You
Right.
showed the world yourself. He didn't have to tell him. Shit, this nigga showed him
Right.
himself.
Right.
That white people shit.
All right. Last question, y'all. Let's go to Ashley. Um, do you think Mo3 was trying to get to the gun in his car?
Hell yeah.
Mm,
Hell yeah. Or that nigga would have booked out. He ain't no dummy. Once again, if he know he had no gun, he wasn't finna play that role and waste time letting niggas gang up on him. He was gonna get the fuck out of there.
right. So he realized it in the video, it shows that he realized that it wasn't there.
Ain't here.
So somebody knew, that where it was. They knew what he was doing, and they knew, like, what I mean, it shouldn't be there when it's time. Because at the time that he needed it, or the time it was finna go down, he's on the phone with people. He's distracted by people.
I mean, we all slip up, have brain farts, and might go to the store or something, and damn, I ain't got my shit. Ooh, ooh. But in that situation, where he was going and what he knew about that side, he knew he wasn't supposed to be over there and shit. He didn't leave without that motherfucker. That night, he made sure he had that motherfucker. He knew that bitch was in there, and it wound up not being there.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you answer these questions right here because these are the only two. Um, how do you feel about all the woofing on the net, and the disrespect on 3 name?
That's coward shit. That's coward shit. The universe gonna bring that shit back to them niggas. Cause you should never have that much hate in your heart to where you hating on and dissing a nigga that ain't even here to defend themselves no more.
Mm. Uh, this comment says, I feel like the beefing helped and hurt him. The beef gave him the exposure and the fans, but also made him a target. What does his family think about Mo3's legacy this far?
I mean, he a legend. You see it everywhere. Man, he been gone for what, 3 years? Man, It get quiet, and then he rise his name rise right back up like Tupac or somebody. The people won't let him die. His enemies won't let him rest.
Mm.
He a legend, man. He a legend. He did what he was supposed to do while he was here, man. He made a mark. Shit, that ain't nobody can X out.
Mm.
He gonna always be relevant.
Last question, y'all. The relationship between him and Boosie, it seemed as if Mo3 and him were tight. Do you feel Boosie was not good for Mo3? Boosie seemed to have played both sides.
Boosie about his money. He also a gangster. Them niggas had the same. I feel like they had the same mentality when it came to the gangster shit. So I mean, I can't blame. I can't blame. I can't blame him for nothing. Shit, he made his own. He did his own dirty shit. Like I mean, he couldn't tell a nigga to. I mean, he could. He could have told a nigga, and I don't know if he ever did tell that nigga. Nah, dog, don't do this, don't do that. I mean, I can't say. I wasn't. I wasn't in that conversations and shit. I mean, I just
Yeah.
know he followed behind that nigga a lot. He idolized that nigga.
And the fact that when I met this nigga 3, like it was the second time, but it was the first time for like we actually talked. The nigga had a bag of Boosie chips, some noodles, and a goddamn drink. The nigga, you know what I mean? Like I really want to fight Boosie or something. Like I'm just mad because I feel like Boosie could be you gangster, bro. You can make most stuff happen. Niggas is playing. I was kind of like, yeah, this nigga Boosie, he done deflected rain. Finally, he done told that nigga, no, man, I ain't dealing with this shit, man. And um, yeah, they tried to send rain over here to whatever, and I'm like, is this nigga waking up? Is it finna be the Boosie that we know, like that ain't really for the whole shit and all the extra shit? Is now he saying, nah, man, no, it's money that is owed to me, but that money, our money ain't good money. Is that what he's saying? Do you think that's what Boosie's saying? Because if you feel that way, and if
I ain't
everybody in
seen
the
it.
comments say the same, I might leave Boosie alone. But other than that, I want to scratch.
I bet say I ain't seen it. And personally, man, Boosie used to be one of my favorite artists. Real talk. He used to be one of my favorite artists, man. But I've bagged away myself. I ain't to the point to where I would want to do nothing to the nigga because he ain't nobody I can see me following behind or nothing. I probably wouldn't
Right,
take advice. Sometimes he don't do he right to this day he still don't be doing the shit he supposed to be doing. He don't
right.
carry himself and make the moves he supposed to be making. Like, nah, he not no figure for me anymore. Like, he just like one of them hood niggas that got a bag, but semi
Mm,
literate to me. Shit, he needs some fucking guidance
talk
sometimes.
there, talk there. I can dig. What's next, man? What's up, man? Because shit, it's all about you right now, fam. Like I think these niggas really finna they need to hear this shit right now. They need to feel this shit right now, man. Where the music at right now? Like what's coming? Because it seemed like, man, all this shit finna happen right now. You did.
Yeah, I got a project I'm finna drop called You Ain't Gotta Like This, man. I got that shit on there. I've been popping my shit, man. I'm on our platform, Cityg, man. I've been popping my shit. I've been trying to, man. Even when my fan was alive, I would try to put out little messages in my music to tell them about, nigga, the shit I was seeing and shit. And man, it really bad, man. Man, I ain't really all about that, really, man. I love making music, so I ain't on here trying to get no clout off of nothing, man.
Yeah,
Real
yeah,
talk.
yeah.
But yeah, man, if the motherfucker wanna go check me out and hear some of that shit, they can. I'm on City G on all platforms, man. Real talk.
City G on our platforms, y'all. Okay, what's your zodiac, my neighbor?
I'm a January Capricorn.
Oh, it mean business, y'all. Them caps, man, they don't be capping them niggas mean business, man. With you being a cap, man, a Capricorn, like you know what I mean, January, uh, them some strong minded, stubborn ass people, fam.
Yeah,
So
we gonna
so
stand,
so
man. We gonna stand on some shit.
yeah, so you ain't bullshitting. You mean what you say. and you gonna be stubborn if you don't like it, but most of the time it's level headed thinking. Uh,
But see, with me, I can be mad at you today, but I'm gonna sit that whole day and I'm gonna think about it, and then the next day I might have come up with another conclusion. I can see where I was wrong. I can also admit when I was wrong.
See, I'm a Gemini. I know I'm wrong and don't even give a fuck. That shit so goddamn dumb, boy. Hey, y'all, I'm telling you the truth. That shit dumb as hell. I'm like, boy, yeah, I should not, I should not say that or do that. But what's the fun in that? Not doing it. That's why Gemini's are anyway.
And watch it be going like it goes.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all can't be told shit. Even if you know it's wrong in your head, I can come back and tell you the same shit you were thinking in your head, and you'll
And
tell
be
me
like,
now.
so fucking what? Yeah, yeah. Cause I remember I called this nigga and say, man, say, look out, three. You making the city look bad, fool. He said, you want me to tell you why? And nigga said, why? Why I'm making the city look bad? I said, because you too fucking talented, nigga. You a Gemini, nigga. He get to laughing and shit. He wasn't listening to nothing fuck I said, man. He heard what I said, but he like, yeah, I'm still gonna get these niggas though. You finding the best though, but I'm still finna go on these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So
Head. Yeah.
yeah, that shit right there. But yeah, hold on, what did he say? Uh he say, why the only people who speak are the ones who want to rap or sing? Because nigga, we got a voice, fool ass nigga. What you mean, nigga? Said the
Man,
only
shit, nigga, your
motherfuckers
nigga wasn't
talking
watching
to
the
me.
interview. Nigga was doing this shit before all that. Nigga, it's blood. It's in our blood, nigga.
It's just in us to talk, nigga.
It's
Said
in our blood. Even the other ones that y'all ain't heard, nigga, they rap and sing. The ones that's in the picture over here with me and him, the kids standing with us, nigga, they rap and sing. It's in our bloodline.
but at this point, City G just he they used to call him twin. Him and City G. It's what he was telling me that when we talked the other
They
day.
used to run up
Them
on that
niggas
nigga
look
thinking he
almost
was me, and they used to run up on me thinking I was him.
right because three wasn't always chubby. He
Fuck
wasn't
what?
exactly. Yeah, so shit, nigga, if you gonna come here participating right now, nigga, they ain't gonna have to turn up on your ass right now. Yes, to be now for real.
Yeah,
But
like what
yeah,
it caught the end of the interview.
yeah, he caught the end. It's all good because nigga be like, well, why he talking that? Man, don't matter, nigga. Shit, nigga. If you know real, recognize real when you see real, you ain't really never know real, do real things, you get real results. It's Pharaoh we talking about. You think I'm just finna be up here interviewing a fake cousin?
Nigga, you asked me to say that shit. I wasn't finna say that shit. I wasn't finna say shit about no platform because it ain't about that right now.
Exactly, nigga. That ain't that right now, nigga. We ain't trying to hear that shit, nigga. What? Crazy as hell, boy. So, what I want people to do is see you in rare form. I'm about to get your song, your Long Live Mo 3 song. Now, T Real, I really don't like the fact that when he took the picture for the cover for that song, it's him shedding a tear that he worked up, right?
Yeah.
I hate it.
Overdoing it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, nah, bro. You could have just you got three on the clothes and put that, but you up close to the camera crying and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, fam. So I feel like a lot of these other people's songs took away from the family songs because I've heard a lot of rest in peace songs and long live three songs and shit like that. But when I heard this song, y'all, when I heard this what made me start clicking his pictures and shit and seeing who he is and shit. And what the fuck is this? Who is this nigga? Cause this nigga's his shit don't sound like ain't no pain in there. It's
I
a
didn't want to, and man, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even want to be a part of the Mo 3, the Long Live 3 track list of
right.
everybody's. My old lady made me put that song out.
Mm, mm. Well, right now, I want everybody to go and watch it and share it because this needs to be the one that's at the top in the search engine forever. You dig? I feel like his song should be at the top. Anytime you type in L3, this song should come up. You understand? That's look, and it did it. If you looking at this, hold on. Let me do this. I'm gonna show you. I want this song to buzz in the algae. You understand? So when you type it in, hold on. When you type it in, this is what is supposed to come up. This is how it's supposed to come up, just like this. When you type it in, you can just type look LL3 uh City G. As soon as you type the C, this should be the first one to pop up. You did? Now watch this, y'all. I want this nigga to do you know how you was sitting in your in the red room rapping to your songs and shit? Uh I want you to do the same thing. As soon as this song come on, I want y'all to look at the face behind this right here, behind this pain, y'all. And he representing the whole family with this one right here, you did. So with no further ado, City G, Mac City.
Hey, yo, Quantic, run them